Yo, what is everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Glad to have you all here with me. If it's the first time to the channel, please make sure you hit that like, leave a comment in the comment section, and subscribe if you haven't, and turn on your notification. And if that's and much more, let us dive into it. So, as you can see by the title of the video, today we are going to be breaking down the break and retest strategy. It's personally one of my favorite trading strategies that I use. Just because it's really basic to understand. I think it just means that once you have learned it, it just requires a lot of repetition so that your eyes can become more familiar with it and all that type of thing. Okay, so yeah, hopefully I'll be able to throw the point home and you guys can learn something new from this video. It might not be a full-time trader, but just understanding the basic concept of what this strategy basically is and what it implies, I think that can make a huge difference, especially if you are someone that has trade. I think learning these type of strategies is really cool, it's unique. Um, and yeah, so let's get into it. Um, so what's a breaking with this strategy, guys? To get straight to the point, you are looking for areas in the market where the market is ready to break above or below. Okay, so the strategy you can basically use it within an uptrend in the market or a downtrend in the market. That doesn't really matter. All that you are looking for is for areas where the market is failing to break above or below. And of course, I would suggest that you use a straight trading strategy when it comes to looking for trends. Okay, so I don't wanna really use this when the trend is not really even like I don't see where the trend is actually pointing towards, where it's going towards the upside, but the majority of the move is going to the downside. I want to be kind of sure with where the market could be going, and I want to also be able to identify, just be clear with my trend first of all, and then from there onwards, look for potential areas where the market failed to break above or below, and then obviously look to take the retest of that threat or that breaks in anticipation of continuation. Okay, there was a lot of words. Let's get into it, illustrations, and we're going to do a live example as well, so that hopefully after this video, you guys will learn something. Okay, so like I said, with a break and retest strategy, just for the name itself, you have an area, you have to look for an area in the market where the market is going to break above. You have to look for it. Okay, once you find an area that is called your resistance or your support, what you want to see is that resistance or support being broken, and then looking for a retest of that resistance or support in anticipation of continuation, either to the upside or to the downside. Okay, so let's say for example the market is trending towards the upside, creating higher highs, high lows, higher highs, high lows the whole time, and yeah, we come into this level over here, and all of a sudden we start stalling. Okay, the market's all of a sudden like losing speed, it can't break above. With a breaking reset strategy, what you are looking for is to identify first of all the trend. Okay, in this instance, the trend is towards the upside. Okay, so just for example, this is a situation. Currently, the market is currently trending towards the upside. Okay, so it's called an uptrend because the overall majority of the move is towards the upside. Okay, so you are not looking to take any break and retest strategy pointing towards the downside. Okay, unless it starts trending towards the downside and stuff like that. Okay, but in this instance, you can see that the market is moving majority of the movement towards the upside. So what you're identifying now is an area where the market is going to break above, which will be over here. Okay, look, if you have had like first attempt, second attempt, we have failed to break this level again, plus you are moving towards the upside. What you are doing in a breaking retest strategy, guys, is you want to see the market break this level. Okay, you want to see the market break this level. Why? Because it failed to break this level before, and because it's called a break and retest strategy, you want to see the market break that level first, and then you're looking for a retest of that level. Okay, um, in order for you to get a retest, and then looking for whatever entry techniques that you use in order to take a trade in anticipation of a continuation to the upside. Why? Because that's how market structure moves. It was going towards the upside, it creates high highs, high lows, high highs, high lows, etc. etc. Okay, so that's a break in retest strategy, guys. Same thing goes when the market is going towards the downside. Again, you have to identify, you literally have to identify an area in the market where the market is going to break below. Okay, so let's just say the market is moving towards the downside, and we had identified this level before, and the market is, for example, just creating lower lows and lower highs, lower lows and lower highs. Okay, and it comes to this level, and for some reason it starts to stall or something like that, okay? Doesn't really have to stall, it's have to react at level and bounce back up. And now we have now got a potential resistance support level, okay, that you had identified. And what you want to see the market do is, because it's reacting at this level, man, you have to always look for the reaction. The reaction is the clue that this area is holding hard. And once the market breaks that level, it also is a clue that it could be continuing towards the downside. Okay, so that is the only clue that you literally have in a break and retest strategy. Is that you have an area and you want to see the market react at the area, because once it does react at the area, it gives you a signal that this area is holding. Okay, now when it does break that level, that's a second signal that not only is it holding, but it's also starting to develop now. Now you have a break, okay? And then you're looking for a retest of that level. Once you get the retest of the level, what the signal that you need to that you are looking for, you must take the trade. Doesn't mean that the market is gonna, doesn't mean the trade is gonna win. It just means that by taking these trades over sample of trades, you should come out profitable over samples of trades. Also gonna obviously mean that the discipline has to be on point. You know, even though we are not as traders, we are not perfect with the discipline. We do sometimes cheat the strategy, we jump the gun and all those type of things. But these are all things that all of us as traders do go through and eventually do grow from that. Okay, so again, you're looking for the area where the market is willing to break below, and then you look for break below. Why? Because the majority of the movements was the downside. So you identify this as a downtrend. So when you come into charts, or you're looking to take yourselves, and if you're looking to take a break in the strategy within a selling market, you want to identify an area where the market is going to break below. You want to see the break below, then you're identifying something that's you're waiting for a retest of that level in anticipation to continue back towards the downside. Hope that makes sense. Okay. Um, we're gonna go through the live example, and hopefully you can see what I'm trying to say. Okay. So in this instance, let's just for example say you've got this market over here. Okay. You can see when you come into the market, let's just say that you came into the market and this is how it looked. Okay, this is how your current structure looked. Okay, straight from just looking at this, you can see for yourself that we have an area over here. Okay, we have this trend over here. Okay, which is creating higher highs and higher lows. So you can see here, let's just say over here, bang, 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 we break above. Okay, continue going higher, and now we have this again and continue going higher. So technically speaking, you are looking for a retest of a level like over here. Okay, why? Because we had failed to break this level, as I'm sure you can all see over here. We had failed to break this level over here. Okay, I'll just remove that so you can all see. You can see that when the market came to this level, for some reason it reacted, bounced down, came back up, bounced down, second time, bounced down, and then it eventually broke. So this is a very important area. You want to draw it out and you want to wait and see what the market does when it comes back to this level. So in this instance, as you can see here, you draw out to the left, to the right, sorry, and then you wait for the market to come back into this area. Okay. So in this instance, um, when the market does come to this level, you are looking then to see, candlestick signals. That's going to basically tell you whether it's a good time to buy or whatever the case may be. That's going to be based on your entry strategies. Okay, so that's that. Okay, so the market does come into this level, as you can see. Like I said, failing to break above this level. Okay, failing to break above this level. Again, failing to break above this level, second time. Finally, do break above the level. Okay, we always do break, but we're looking for a retest of this level in anticipation of a continuation to the upside. Now, in this instance, as you can all see, this doesn't mean the reason I show you this example so you guys can actually see what I'm talking about. Just because this does happen doesn't mean that you are going to win each and every single trade that you do take. So, break the retest strategy. Okay, I should not lower your expectations, not like you found the holy grail. Okay, so look at this point here. The market does break the level, comes back to this level. Okay, and look what happens. At retest, if you go down to smaller time frame, for example, myself, I look for engulfing patterns. For example, if I'm using a 4-hour chart, which I am now, I look for 50 minutes engulfing patterns, whatever the case may be, in order to take a buy. Okay, so then you end up taking this trade over here. Wouldn't be a bad trade at all. It's a perfect trade. Okay, with the stop loss below structure, and you're going for your targets up over here, or even higher because it's uptrend. look what happens. You lose a trade. Okay, you lose a trade. But does that mean you give up? No, it doesn't mean that at all. This is where you have to focus. This is where you have to consistently be executing the strategy, because the goal isn't to win each and every single trade. I think that is just what social media points out to us, that every single trade should be a winner. That's not how it is. Not every single trade is a winner or should be a winner at all. I repeat that. Not every single trade should be a winner at all. Okay? It just means that the majority of trades that you will be taking over sample of trades should be winners. Okay, so now we go again. What do we see now? We see the market going up and down over here. Okay, so we've got this level over here now. Now the market is trending towards the downside, creating lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. And look here, we are failing to break above again, and we're failing to break below. Okay, and look what we have now. We have a break above again. Okay, we have again break above. We have a retest of this level. What's your anticipation again? Market continuing higher. Now, does this mean this market is going to be a winner? No, it does not. Okay, it could be a loser again, guys. This is a break in the retest strategy. Okay, in other words, every single strategy does have a win and a loss, right? So basically, let's just have example. You get people that trade breakouts, people that trade Fibonacci's, people that trade um, the constitution concept, whatever the case may be, liquidities. All those strategies have their own win rates. Okay, there's ones that have X amount, and this the goal is not to find the holy grail. The goal is just to find the one strategy that you're gonna stick to, basically through thick and thin. Whether the strategy is going through the most or not, you must stick to the strategy no matter what. Okay. So when it comes to breaking the strategy like we have here now, if you are gonna be that brat that's gonna feel bad because you took a trade over here, okay, with this trade over here, and it ended up being a loser, bruh, and you allow your psychology, your mind to play with you, what's gonna end up happening is you're almost likely gonna end up leaving this trade because you try taking a trade over here and it end up being a loser. Now that you have another break off structure, look here, we have attempt, second attempt, third attempt is broken apart. Here's the retest. If you go down to a smaller time frame, for example, like 15-minute chart, you'll be able to see that this is a beautiful area where you could be taking the trade. Okay, so you can see here. Here you have a doji candle. You have entered on a doji, second time you have a chance again. You come in here again. You just resisting the whole time. You take a trade over here again. You just take it over here, right? And you're going for your targets of 1 to 3, whatever the case may be, which I usually go for. So in this instance, I'd have been out of this market by now. It's 1, 4, 12, 1, 14, I'd have been probably out of this market by now. Okay, but you get a point. Your target usually would be above one of these levels here because it's a break and retest strategy. Now, if you allow your past experiences to detect your future performances, then you are not going to take this trade at all. Trust me, you are not going to, because your mind will tell you not to. Because you know why? You have so much emotions attached to the fact that you lost this trade, that you have so much doubt taking this trade over here because of the doubt that that was caused by the fact that you lost this trade over here. So you need to work on the psychology if that is you. In this instance, you can see here, this is currently a live trade. I cannot predict the future, but if this is a situation, I'll be taking this trade over here, anticipation of the market at least coming back to this level here. Okay, why? Because this is a level where the market is most likely going to react. And what am I looking for this level again? For the market to break this level, look for retest, and then look for continuation. Okay, simple as that. But let's go through actual breaking retest strategies so you guys can see. So for example, what we have over here, we have a down moving market. Okay, so here's momentum going to the downside. Okay, momentum to the downside, and we have an area that means you're looking for sells. We have an area where the market is failing to break multiple amount of times over here. You can see as the first attempt, failure, second attempt to break below, failure, and then what we have now is a break. Once you do have to break, what we're looking for, a retest to that level. Anticipations, the market going to continue going down. Hope that makes sense. There's a whole lot of examples like these, guys. It just keeps on happening every single day. What about this over here? The market is going up. Okay, market going up, but we have failure to break above the level because there are so much reaction at this level. Okay, reaction, reaction, another reaction, and then look at if I need to have another reaction first of all, and then look at if I need to have we have a break of this level. What we're waiting for, a retest of that level, the market comes back down, and what's anticipated now, the market's going to continue going up higher. And that is basically how the volatility strategy works, guys. Again, before I leave, should I make it clear that there is no such thing as a holy grail in trading. This is all based on probabilities, and the whole concept is that you take the same trades over sample of trades to come out profitable, but a very good risk reward ratio. So in other words, if you are looking to risk about 1 rand, you want to at least make that 2 rand or 3 rand. There's different strategies out there that can give you like 1 rand risk, and you can make like flipping, I don't know how much back, but like I said, the goal is not to find the holy grail, because the holy grail doesn't exist. What does exist in my mind, how I think, is risk reward. So in other words, even if I didn't take a loss on a strategy that my previous trade, I'm not gonna allow that to dictate how my future performance is gonna be at all. Okay, I'm not gonna allow that, because that would mean that I'm being a rookie. I'm trading out of emotions, and I'm allowing my past experiences to basically dictate whether or not I can take the future trade that I'm currently looking at. So yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoy this video. And again, if you have learned something new, please do make sure to hit the subscribe button, subscribe. Please do like the video, turn on the notifications for any future uploads that I may have, because I will be uploading another video. And yeah, hopefully, like I said, you have learned something new. And until next time, yeah, I'll see you guys on the flip side.